Hello everyone, welcome to Karnataka exams. Today we'll discuss 5 questions from 1998 question paper of KAS Prelims, and we'll discuss all the pollutants which are given out by vehicles. This is part of environment. This is part 4 of KAS 2017 prelim series. You can watch the other 3 parts as well. So this is part 4 of prelim series. First question. Which of the following facilitate the clotting of blood? Erythrocytes, blood platelets, monocytes, or lymphocytes? And the answer is blood platelets. We'll see why, and we'll see about all the others also. So the first one is erythrocytes. Erythrocytes are important cells in body which travel in blood. They are also called as red blood cells. They are involved with exchange of gas, that is, they deliver oxygen to body tissues via blood and they carry back carbon dioxide. Erythrocytes are red. They have protein called hemoglobin. Okay, hemoglobin is a protein in erythrocytes. Hemoglobin has red iron. This iron, because of the presence of this iron, blood is red in color. So because of red iron present in hemoglobin, blood is red in color. Next one is platelets. They are smallest of our blood cells. Blood vessels send out a signal when it is damaged. Platelets respond by traveling to that area and they form an active formation. Cells in the blood which bind together when they recognize damaged blood cells. So in microscopic level, they are like plates. So they are called as platelets. Next one is monocytes. They are type of white blood cells. So erythrocytes was red blood cells. Monocytes and lymphocytes are related to white blood cells. Monocytes is a type of white blood cells that fight certain infections. They fight certain infections and they help other blood cells to remove dead or damaged tissues and they destroy cancer cells, etc. Monocytes are produced in bone marrow and they enter blood. Next is lymphocytes. Lymphocytes is a type of white blood cells. This is generated by immune system, whereas monocytes is produced by bone marrow. Lymphocytes is generated by immune system. This is to defend the body against cancer cells, pathogens, and foreign. Second question. Muscle contraction requires magnesium and iron, magnesium and calcium, magnesium and sodium, iron and sodium. Muscle contraction requires magnesium and calcium. Muscle contraction occurs when there is tension generating in the cell within muscle fibers. Muscle contraction is caused, for example, when you hold a book in the same position or dumbbell in the same position, etc. It creates tension within the muscle fibers. This requires magnesium and calcium. That tension which is there in fibers are generated through actin and myosin. There are too much details about this which are not so much necessary. So just we have to remember that muscle contraction is caused by tension in the muscle fibers. Muscle fibers generate tension through actin and myosin. Third question. Which of the following does not come as a product of vehicular pollution? Okay, the answer is asking for does not come. Okay, A. Nitrogen oxide, B. Carbon monoxide, C. Hydrogen peroxide, and D. Sulfur dioxide. So, nitrogen oxide, carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide will come as a part of vehicle pollution, but hydrogen peroxide doesn't come. Hydrogen peroxide is actually the liquid which doctors use when you have too much wax accumulated in your ears. They use hydrogen peroxide and it comes out as a foam. So hydrogen peroxide is linked with that. We'll see other things further. The answer was hydrogen peroxide. So what are the gases that come as product of vehicular pollution? One is particulate matter. Second one, hydrocarbons. Third, nitrogen oxides. carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, and greenhouse gases. Particulate matter, or else we see it as PM 2.5 or PM10, etc. It is sum of all solids and liquid particles. Okay, and the solids and liquid particles mixture, they are like 1/10 the size of hair, that small they are. So with this small size, it is easy for them to penetrate deep into the lungs. Example, there is wind and dust is carried out in the wind. Sometimes the gases from vehicles or fuel is burnt. Okay, this pollution with the wind, with the dust in the wind, they form mixture, and this mixture is particulate matter. It is very hazardous. Next one is hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons react nitrogen oxides nitrogen oxides in presence of sunlight. So hydrocarbons with nitrogen oxides in presence of sunlight gives ozone. I've made a separate video on ozone. You can watch that. Okay. This is primary ingredient of smog. What is smog? Smoke plus fog is smog. Next is nitrogen oxides. These nitrogen oxides cause lung irritation and they weaken body defense against respiratory infections. Fourth is carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide is colorless and it is odorless and it is very poisonous gas. Sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide is released from power plants. Motor vehicle creates this pollutant by burning sulfur containing fuels, especially diesel. And GHG, that is greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide, are released by vehicles. Fourth question. The filament of an electric bulb is made up of copper, soft iron, tungsten, or zinc. The filament of an electric bulb is made up of tungsten. Tungsten is lustrous and silvery white metal. The bulk metal resists attack from oxygen, acids, and alkalis. Why is tungsten used? Tungsten is used because it has highest melting point of any metal. So cement carbide, this is additional information. Cement carbide is the most important use for tungsten. Its main component is tungsten carbide. So this is anything related to cement. If they ask, then you can remember tungsten carbide. Last question. The element used in making computer chips is A. Carbon, B. Silicon, C. Vanadium, D. Gold. So the elements used in making computer chips or small ICs, etc. is silicon. Silicon is widely used because of its special properties. Silicon is semiconductor. So what is semiconductor? Semiconductors are just like insulators which can also act as conductors. That is, in some cases they act as conductors and in other cases they act as insulators. So this conversion is done by process called as doping. That is why silicon is used in variety of electrical instruments. That's all for today. I hope you liked the class today. I'll see you people in the next video. Please like our Instagram page, Karnataka exams, and Facebook page with the same Karnataka exams. Thank you. I'll meet you people in the next video.